You asked for it, so I made a Shiny Hologram Spiritomb. And I also made a one-of-a-kind special edition Spiritomb. And I also have a special announcement if you want to make or buy one of these hologram Spiritombs for yourself. Ever since I posted my video showcasing my hologram Spiritomb I made, a lot has happened. It became one of my best performing videos, a bunch of news publications picked up on it, and most of all, there's a lot that you wanted. First, you all really wanted to buy one, and some of you even wanted a shiny one as well. Well, I am pleased to announce that I have finally made a shiny Spiritomb. And along with it, I also made one super special edition Spiritomb. For the first part of this video, I'm going to show you how I made these two Spiritombs, and at the end, I have a special announcement if you want to pick up one of these for yourself.
Or if you want to make one for yourself, I forgot to include that.
If you haven't seen my last video, go check that out first, since a lot of the process is pretty much the same as before. When it comes to the 3D model, I actually fine-tuned a lot of the parts to fit better, and scaled down the base to be more accurate to Spiritomb's in-game model. I also redesigned the fan holder for better safety and longevity. This new blue color was also from Atomic Filament, because thankfully they had this aqua blue filament that perfectly matched Shiny Spiritomb's color. However, making the digital files was its own nightmare. For the 2D sprites, I was trying to figure out how to do a simple palette swap, and I actually ended up using GIMP because it had the tools I needed to swap the colors.
So 1 point to GIMP and like -1,000 points to Photoshop because, you know, Adobe.
Anyways, for the 3D model, I unfortunately didn't have a shiny Spiritomb on deck in Pokemon Go. And even if I wanted to buy one over the internet, I would have to send gifts to the seller for 30 days in a row before our friendship level would be strong enough to make the long distance trade. So instead, I went with Plan B.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
I actually have a hack switch, so all I needed to do was download a save file that had all of the shiny Pokemon. And then I went to the artist studio because it has a basic background, and captured the footage. Then I just had to rotoscope Spiritomb again in After Effects, and we're done. Now the final touch is I upgraded the LED puck to be something much brighter, and now it doubles as a spooky lamp. And now after I slot the fan into the top, Spiritomb is looking better than ever. Now on to that special edition Spiritomb I teased earlier. Out of the blue, my brain thought of the idea to make a pixelated Spiritomb base to match the sprites. Now because this is in the third dimension, this is technically called a voxel model, but I still like calling it the pixel Spiritomb.
So why did I even make this?
I don't know.
But all I had to do was upload the original base model into an online voxel generator,
and then recut the rest of the pieces to fit inside. After a day of printing, this is what it looks like. Now this one might not be for everyone, but I really like the Minecraft look to it. And it's hard to see in this video because the hologram is really difficult to get footage of, but with the sprite animation, it makes for a really nice aesthetic. So now the moment you've been waiting for. How can I get myself a Spiritomb? Well, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is, I'm planning on having these ready to be shipped out within about a month or two. Well, hold up, this is also assuming I finished a couple of these other things. I still have to figure out a digital storefront to sell these, and I have to make a safety and instructional video, because this thing can do some real damage, and it is not a toy.
But on to the real bad news.
The bad news is, I've only planned for one batch so far, and it's not that many. For the first batch, I'm planning on selling 9 normal Spiritombs, 4 shiny Spiritombs, and the 1 special edition voxel Spiritomb. Also, the price of these are not going to be cheap. I'm planning on selling these for $300 a piece. This is because the raw materials aren't cheap, and to put it together takes quite a bit of time and effort. Thankfully, I have a friend that will be helping me through this process, but it's still not going to be easy. If the price point is too much for you, I totally understand. This is just a novel item for the people who really, really want to get their hands on one of these. However, if you want to make one of these on your own at home, I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be packaging all of the files together for
$10.
I'm going to be putting a link to buy that in the description below, but I'll also provide a PDF with the instructions so you know what you're getting yourself into before you buy. For future updates, I had an email list, but that didn't really work so well because all the emails went to people's spam accounts. So instead, I'm going to be putting all the updates in a Google Drive link, and that's also going to be in the description. Thank you all for watching and being patient with me. And for all of you who are looking to buy a Spiritomb in the future, please just have a little more patience.
Wait just a second, we got ourselves a bonus alert!
So I just got a new mechanical keyboard recently, and although it has many customization options, I felt like it was missing one thing. A friend. And I actually like the look of this ditto on my escape key so much that I decided that every Spiritomb purchase will have an included ditto escape keycap as a thank you for your purchase. And yes, I made shiny dittos as well. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!